What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Good morning and welcome to this new video in which we'll do an update on Aptos, the APT coin, which has been again very bullish. It's absolutely crazy how Aptos has been doing, but we'll talk about that. We'll talk about a little bit of the fundamental circumstances around it. I'll show you some things about Aptos, but most importantly we'll do a technical analysis. Alright, so we'll take a look at the technicals, and based on that kind of determine if we can actually get higher than this. Right now we're nearing a strong resistance level, which was my price target, which, just to do a quick recap of yesterday what I said is that if we would be able to, I did expect us to get to the price target, which was between $14.5 and $15, which we haven't reached yet, but I think we will. But what I said is that I thought it would be a little bit more likely that we will consolidate on top of $11. And then when we would break above 12.5 or 13, and then we would get up there. In reality, we did it way quicker. All right, so I guess it was partially correct. I did expect us to go up, but not this quickly. There's just a lot of bullish momentum with Aptos. Volume is almost the same as the market cap. It's absolutely crazy at $2.2 billion. Again, and I said that yesterday, for people who don't know, I'll explain it very briefly. A lot of volume coming from the eastern side of the world, a lot of Korean volume, some from Hotcoin, which is, I believe, an Australian exchange. But usually when there's a lot of volume from Korea, in this case $750 million, usually when that's the case, there's some manipulation going on, and then cryptos tend to crash at some point. Could still happen for Aptos, could very well still happen for Aptos, but it seems to be different in this case. It seems to be, well, I'm not sure if it's all realistic and reliable and valid volume, but it's at least not as manipulated as what I see some other times. I mean, you see a lot of coins sometimes that go up with 50%, and then 17% of the volume is Korean, and then you're sure that it's going to crash. But with Aptos it's different. There's a lot of volume also from credible sources. I mean, BYBIT is credible as well, but still, in this proportion it's a little bit less. And maybe, I mean, Korean is a very good ecosystem and climate for crypto, so maybe this is just institutions buying. For me, Aptos is still high risk because of this, but it's not too much risk. So yeah, so what we're doing right now is, as you can see, we've hit this $14.3 resistance level. Main resistance level is between $14.5 and $15. Now this is a completely new high. We're at all-time highs right now, right? Which is crazy to say in this bear market. But that's our resistance level, and that's mainly because it's $15 is just a strong psychological level, and cryptos tend to react very well to psychological levels when they're at levels that they've never been at. So that's kind of the thing. We're going to get there, but what we would want to do, obviously, is break above that. And at this point in time, I don't think we will be able to do that. You know, we might be able to spike up towards 15.5, because usually what you see is that there's a level surrounding a psychological level of like 0.5 or of 1. Usually 0.5 or like 0.05. So that would be that this level would be between 15.5. I'll draw it for you, 15.5 and 14.5, which we barely reached, but I think we'll actually reach it still. But from there, I actually do expect us to drop down. That doesn't mean that we will never be able to break through that. We have a lot of bullish momentum right now in the market, and sure, we could still do it, but I think we'll initially drop down to $13. This seems very low. This seems very unlikely, but Aptos has done things that are very unlikely. We'll drop down. If we can actually hold $13, all right, for 2 days or something, then we'll easily break through $15 and get up towards 17.5, the next psychological resistance level. But I think it's because of the strength of this, and also because of the nature of the volume and just the circumstances, I think it's a little bit more likely that we'll drop down further than this. Drop down towards $12 and $11, 11.5 again, and then consolidate on top of that. Doesn't mean that we cannot break through $15, but it will just take a little bit more time and a little bit more effort. All right, so yeah, I'll keep you updated on Aptos, but for now that's my most likely scenario. So if you do have any questions on that, let me know down in the comments. But for now, take care and bye.